All right, gentlemen, what is going on? Today's video can be brief as usual, but it's going to be talking about Brotherhood. Don't mind my vest. I love this thing, man. It's so cool. I just decided, you know what? I worked out today. My arms are a little bit bigger than usual, but not really. I got a lot of work to do. Who cares? I work out a lot. I like to work out. It's great. It's like what helps me out. And most dudes would be like, "Do you work out?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I do work out. I fucking work out a lot. I just don't have the natural genetics that you have, but it's cool. It's fine. I do work out. Okay. Um, I'm just fucking with you guys. Yeah, man. Let's talk about Brotherhood today. Um, I'm just coming right back into this channel, and I'm talking about things that I think are the most important things in the world. Like literally the most important things in the absolute fucking world. And what's most important for us as men is brotherhood. And one of the things that I've realized, and I've spent the last 5 years studying intersexual dynamics in the red pill space. And what I realize is these guys are all just utilizing the information for themselves. They're all trying to fucking make money off of it. And it's really a tragic thing because they've epically failed. Like all the Christian guys who went into the church or left the church, excuse me, went into the red pill space are experiencing more failure because of these fucking people that just basically tried to grift and sell the information for their own goods. It's really sad because there's so much information in the red pill space that's so valuable that I've used not as an ideology but as a praxology, as something that is really flickering. What the fuck? Yeah, that light is definitely flickering. It's a fucking pain in my ass. Whatever. We're just gonna let it flick. But like, yeah, it's like, what the fuck, man? You guys are just all about yourselves, and you're not that special. Okay, cool. You know this about women. Fine. I know that about women. You've helped me out tremendously. I've utilized the red pill space for my own personal game. I realize it's a praxology. I will tell you that Rollo Tomasi is legit, and Ryan Stone is legit, and that's it. I can't possibly endorse anybody else in that space because everybody else is about marketing themselves. It's like, yeah, let's make money. These guys are like genuinely helping. Rollo Tomasi, Ryan Stone. That's it. Those are the only two that I even bother with anymore. And you can order both of their books. They're fucking phenomenal, man. They really are. Both of those guys just crush it. And you, between those two dudes, Ryan Stone, Rollo Tomasi, those two books will change your life. But you're gonna have to get out there and you're gonna have to do it as a praxology. But anyway, so brotherhood is the future. And one of the things that I've been really upset with lately is just how much men on the internet space just bury each other, man. They just bury each other. It's like we need to stick together. Men need to absolutely stick together. I mean, I like. Do we not realize that we're kind of out here on our own? We're kind of out here on our own. Yeah, I have Europa playing in the background. Okay, and I, unapologetically, I think that's a really good. It's an amazing documentary, and it's well documented. And you know what? People might disagree. Fine, it's fine. But I'm talking to a few good men who want to figure shit out in their life. Okay. Intersexual dynamics is the most important thing. We as men We want a good wife, a good family, and we want to be able to feel like we're contributed to our community, right? Nowadays, these trad cons will tell us, well, we have to save the West. What the fuck does that even mean? That ain't happening, man. It's not, you can't save the West. You have to be able to be a king over your own home, and that's what this channel is going to be about, all right? So brotherhood is the future. The first point I want to make is that the NIV Bible was an abomination. Yeah, the NIV Bible is an abomination. Whether you know it or not, it's an absolute abomination. It took the word brotherhood literally out of the Bible. And it was in the Bible. If you look at the, oh gosh, why am I drawing on this? The book of the Maccabees. Brotherhood is mentioned like 3 times. If you look at St. Peter in his book, brotherhood is mentioned twice. If you talk about St. Paul, brotherhood is mentioned in 1 Corinthians 6. It legitimately took the word brotherhood out of the Bible in the 1960s. And what I'm realizing is that in the 1960s, it was a huge era of, it was a transition. It was a huge transition era of moving away from masculinity to femininity. And this is what you're seeing today. And your mainline Protestant denominations, oh my God, you guys are the worst. It's like, hey man, what's up, Steve? I want to go hang out with you. What do you want to do this Friday night? And Steve goes, let's go hang out at my grandma's house. That shit ain't happening, dude. It's so bad. I mean, it's so bad. Anyway, let's talk about the gynocentric social order, which is another thing. All right. It's really important to understand that women today, they love men. As much as they say they hate them, they love them. Women love men. They can't even function without us. They love us. They really do. That light keeps flickering. But they love us. They want us to tell them no. They want us to tell them no, you can't do that. No, no. This is our space. We're not gonna let you in here. But it's like in the Protestant world, or at least in the main denominational world, which is where I graduated from a Presbyterian seminary. I was involved in Presbyterianism. Man, that's a failed. Dude, I spent so many years. It's like completely failed organization. It's like, what are they doing? It's like, let's keep bringing in more women. They'll solve our problems. No, the women are coming in not because they're expecting for you to solve their problems. They're expecting that they're going to come in and they're going to be a part of the boy club, and the boy club is going to help them solve their own problems in life. But we as men, mostly beta men. I hate to say that. I really don't. I don't like bashing men. But like, they go, yeah. Oh, let's give these girls what they want. Let's give them what they want, because if we give them what they want, then maybe we can get our peepees wet. We might just be able. Let me just say this to you clearly. Hold on. We can get our peepees wet. Yeah. if we give them what they want. Hopefully I made that clear for you. And it doesn't happen. Ever. And it's been a 65, 70 year experiment, and it's not working. So anyway, let me see. What does my notes say here? Wherever man... sorry. Oh yeah, cool. This is a really good point. And I already said this in previous videos, wherever you see men leaving, it's not a good thing for you. It's a really problematic thing, because men, wherever they leave, and women will never understand this, but you as a man can understand this. Wherever men leave, they sense problems. Okay? Now, I've seriously considered looking into Freemasonry. Freemasonry, light with this fucking lights. Freemasonry is even experiencing men leaving. Why? It's a good question for them. That's a great question. Maybe they have a large enough network of men that can figure that problem out. Here's what I think, right? Is that men don't trust you. Okay? They might not trust you. Men leave not because they're not interested, but it's because it's a protective factor. It's a protective factor. They don't want to be there because it's not beneficial. Not only is it not beneficial, but it's because you're hurting them. Or at least they perceive you do. In the Protestant world, here in the United States, it's 100% correct. They are hurting them. Either through an unofficial iatrogenic effect of giving them treatment that they think they need, but it hurts them, or actually aggressively, viciously hurting them. Both happens. And that's why men are leaving. Okay? Even in the mega churches, where the mega churches are like, oh yeah, come on in, we got great sounds and sights and all types of things, and the men's go in, and then they go in and they fall into these marriages, and it's like they even say, oh man, I read a really good book recently. It's called Why Men Hate Going to Church. I forget why his name's up there. I've watched some videos with him. He thinks he doesn't even explore what's going on in the churches then. Right here, David Murrow. Okay, great book. You gotta read it. It's a great book. This guy's a badass for his age. Okay, he really is. But he can't figure out why. He wrote a book called Why Men Hate Church. The book, if it were written today, would be called Why Does Churches Hate Men? I'm not lying. So, I'm not lying. Good book. I recommend it, Dave Murrow. Buy that book. It's a really good book. $10 on Amazon. This guy just crushed it. He's above his time. I love, even if it's outdated stuff, I love to watch men crush it. And he did. He crushed. I mean, he wrote this book in 2002 and crushed it. I mean, he really did, dude. It was phenomenal. But anyway, so that's it. When men leave, it's not good. Okay? We live in a gynocentric social order. And we as men have to figure out how to live there. That's what this channel is going to be talking about. The NIV Bible, which is the #1 Bible in all of the world. has been translated in a way to demasculinize Christianity. So anyway, 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, that's so long. I'd be lucky to get like a few of you to listen. But anyway, I love you guys. There's a lot more coming. I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate it. All right, later.